The current challenge is the Summer Slimdown. This just wrapped up a few days ago, and everybody who was unsubscribed and saved for 3 months during that challenge is going to win a free T-shirt. So congratulations to a number of you who have already won that. But our three most inspiring stories are going to win our $1,000 grand prize, our grand experience, right? And you'll have a choice of $1,000 staycation weekend, so some trip or experience you've been wanting to have, or $1,000 new wardrobe shopping spree. So $3,000 on the table for three people here today. You may have recently seen, we just shared a video this week that's on our blog and on Coach's Corner on social. John and Becky Speed, they were winners of our last cycle, and they chose to use their grand experience for a trip to Florida. They've had on their dream board for a while. First time catching a mahi-mahi, going out on a yacht with friends, enjoying a beachfront hotel. It's a great video. If you haven't seen it yet, you've got to see what they're wearing in the start of the video on their heads, and it's not those white hats, but the rest is there on the video. It's on the blog, it's on Coach's Corner, and loved hearing their story. And that's a great way to share the story, build value for anybody who's thinking about entering to win or starting a Reboot 66. So without further ado, I'm excited, I'm ready. Let's see who our next $3,000 grand experience winners are. Our first champion for this cycle from Erie, Pennsylvania is Melissa Sinclair. Congratulations, Melissa. She's got an inspiring story. She's somebody who's completed 3 consecutive Reboot 66s in a row. So we'd love to hear about that and that commitment over time. And you've seen her journey if you're part of our Beyond Slim Together group. And we'll be talking to her about that. So congratulations, Melissa. Can't wait to speak to you in a moment here. In addition to Melissa, you'll be hearing from our second winner, and he is from Carroll, Ohio, and it's Ray Griffith, our second winner today. Gary Ray Griffith, congratulations. 74 pounds lost, unbelievable, and can't wait to hear his story. We'll be sharing with you shortly. And our third and final winner for the Summer Slimdown cycle, she's out of Olivia, Minnesota, and it's Mandy Kaufenberg. So Mandy, congratulations to you. Great work, amazing transformation. Again, someone who's over the course of multiple Reboot 66, continued to have success over time, has a great story, and we've enjoyed sharing that and seeing that on social media. And so as we congratulate them and wait for them to log on, I think we do have Melissa already. And also, Melissa, congratulations. How are you feeling?
I feel great. Can you hear me?
I hear you fine. That's
Awesome.
amazing. I'm sure you're a little surprised and excited,
Yeah.
but tell
Yeah.
us a little bit about what it's meant for you, and a great example of and we really talk a lot about the point of Reboot 66 isn't that in 66 days you will achieve everything you've ever wanted with your health and then you're done, right? That's why we're beyond slim. There's no finish line. It's this kind of healthy lifestyle change over time. It's not a get fit quick. It's not something that you do once a year when you just need a boost. It really is something you make part of your lifestyle. So I guess going back to your first Reboot, at what point did you know this is not something I'm going to do for 66 days and be done, but this is something I can do over and over and over again, and it'll just get easier over time?
So I think the main thing that really caught me is just like how amazing you felt. Like the first Reboot, I mean, I'll be honest, I did the Reboot rituals. I didn't necessarily like stick to them 100%, but I just knew how good I felt. And I was just like, it actually outweighed the inches and outweighed the pounds. Well, I should say the pounds because I didn't really focus on inches then, but I just felt good, I really did. And then when I did the second one, the Reboot, the second one, I was just like, I'm going all in, because there's a reason you guys implement that 9 Reboot rituals and the 66 days to form the habit, make the habit, keep it, all that stuff. And I feel like I went hardcore on it. And then this third one that I just did, which, oh my gosh, thank you again. I'm just trying not to be a crazy person right now, but I don't know. It was so much easier the third time because again, it's a lifestyle change. I never called it a diet this whole time, which normally you always call it a diet. And I feel like those fail. Those are what makes you crash and not do it. but I just that 66 days for the second one, I formed my habit, I kept my habit, and I continued to do it, and it's just so much easier as you go, and just making daily lifestyle changes, daily habits, daily food intake, and just like what Jason said with how he said, "Don't let the day dictate how your day goes." That's 100% true, and I love that saying because it's true. Um, I don't know, you just know it's a lifestyle change because you feel so good on it.
I love that. I love, what, one of the most important things I heard you say is your first reboot. You weren't perfect and you didn't do all the rituals every day,
Mhm.
and that's okay, right? It's about progress, not perfection. We say a lot, and the 9 reboot rituals are intended to get easier over time. They're not something that you're supposed to be able to do on day 3, and if you do 7 out of 9, you've failed. So it's really important that we as coaches understand, anybody who's focusing on the rituals and any progress they're making should never feel guilty about the number of points they're putting up in their reboot group, because everything is progress, and anybody can be one of those people that's having a rough time in their first reboot and the light bulb goes off and the next one gets easier, and these
Yeah.
things become part of your lifestyle, right? It's not something you have to concentrate on as much. They become second nature, um, which is amazing. One thing that you're someone who's very active in the community and posting and Beyond Slim together, and we love seeing your photos and your progress and just kind of making your rituals a part of your day. Um, I'd love to have you talk a little bit about the importance of community and kind of just being active in that group on social with a larger community, and how that community support has helped you throughout this process as well.
So I think with being active on it, not only does it help you obviously boost your business, it helps you show other people that they can do it and that it's going to be work, it's not just like a miracle drink where what kind of is. I mean, it tastes amazing and it really is a miracle in a bottle, but you still got to put the work into it. And like even when I joined, I literally just joined because COVID hit me pretty hard. As a bartender, lost my job, gained a lot of weight, eating and stuff like that. And even when I did, I was very skeptical about it because I was like, well, I'm not going to be able to coach anybody based on me failing all the time. And I joined as a coach for accountability and hoping to get my product for free. Like that was my initial attention. I was like, I've never stuck with anything more than 2 weeks. Like I'm not going to be able to coach anybody. And, just posting my testimonies, posting and having the buddy boost and all that, like everybody's seeing you don't have to be my particular, like I'm 36, like you don't have to be 36 and could see these results. You can be 56 and see these results, or you know whatever, 76. There was someone, but I mean there's just, I love the community that we have with the Beyond Slim together, because even as I have customers join, there's just so many different aspects of life and ages and like lifestyles and everything, and they can all see like we can all do this together. And I think posting that just really helps with pretty much everything, because again, it doesn't matter how old you are or what size you are, like it works, and you just have to have the dedication and the support in the community to see that.
I love it. That's amazing. I don't know if you have a chance to think about it yet. The last question, if you're leaning towards for your grand experience, if you've got a vacation or staycation in mind, or if you're going to take advantage of the shopping spree and get decked out with some new threads.
Oh my
What are you
gosh, I would
thinking?
love to I would love to have both, to be honest, but, I
Well,
mean,
maybe
with
your
my
next reboot, you take one now and,
right?
and keep going with the next one too.
I really think with, my family and during COVID and stuff, my little ones and how much support they've shown me and everything, not that if they didn't show me support, I wouldn't do anything, but it would just be really, really nice to just take advantage of that and just go somewhere and enjoy family time and not have to worry about like the craziness in the world and stuff. And I mean, the shopping spree does sound good because I actually looked back and I am actually 4 pounds, no. Yeah, 4 pounds lighter than I was in high school, and that's when I thought I was, like,
Wow.
heavy,
Yeah.
and I'm 4 pounds lighter and probably, like, in better shape and feel better. Like, the clothes that I had stored in a closet for, I don't know, probably 10 plus years. My husband gave me a deadline saying that, if I don't lose the weight like I keep saying I'm gonna do, and they're actually all baggy on me, the clothes that used to fit me in high school. So,
Wow. Well, I know
but
it's a tough decision to consult with your family, and we'll be in touch this week. Congratulations once again, and
thank you
thank you
so
for sharing your
much.
story.
Thank you.
Our next winner, I'm excited to welcome Ray Griffith to the call. Ray,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Congratulations. How are you doing?
I'm good.
74
Feeling 100 times
pounds.
better.
Yes, 74 pounds lost. What has that meant to you? I know, obviously, one of the things you talked about, you've got 6 kids between 12 and 20, and you're sleeping better. I'm sure that extra sleep and extra energy has meant so much in terms of just what you're able to do with your family.
Yes, it is. It's tremendous. I mean, I run a towing company and I'm out on the road all the time. So I was eating bad. Then I started being home more, started eating better. And then my friends turned me on to this, and it's the best thing in the world. I mean, I couldn't do it without it.
That's amazing. So you're a winner now. I don't know if you were expecting this or not, but how does it feel not only having these amazing health results and feeling better, but knowing you've won this and you've got $1,000 prize now? How are you feeling?
That's amazing. I mean, that'll help buy new clothes because I went from a 4X down to an extra large.
I was going to ask. One of the things you mentioned that people may not think about is obviously there's a tremendous health benefit, but you actually are saving money being a size XL now. Prior to that, you were a 4XL. So for people who may not have that experience or know that, what does that mean just as far as your ability to save money shopping for clothes and things like that?
Oh, it's nice. I can go instead of going and spending $25 on 2 shirts, I can go spend $40 and get 7 or 8. I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, it's amazing feeling that I didn't see it in the first month and a half, but everybody else did, and then finally it started. When it went off, it went off.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
Well, that's awesome. We're excited for you. It sounds like you're leaning towards the new clothes shopping spree, not to lead the witness, but is that what you're thinking? That's what you're going to use for your prize? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're excited to have you show that off and show us what you pick out. We'll be in touch this week. And congratulations once again, and thank you for your story.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Ray. Last but not least, we're going to go out to Olivia, Minnesota, for our third and final winner of the Summer Slimdown, Mandy Kaufenberg. And Mandy, if you're there, if you can hear me, I see you there. Congratulations. How you doing?
Very good. Thank you.
So 30 pounds lost, 5 inches lost. And one of the things that you talked about that really helped you succeed here, where you have struggled in the past, was with craving control. And I'd love to maybe hear you just talk a little bit about what that's meant and why that made such a big difference for you.
Yeah, I crave terrible food all the time. Chips and cheese was my go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing that the Zip Sim helps with that so much.
I noticed also that the reboot rituals were obviously important and so core in addition to the product. And one of the ones that may have been new to you is fasting and trying to fit in a 12-hour fast. And for people that that's new to them, how do you approach that? And do you always have a consistent 12 hours, or is it flexible? Or maybe share a little bit about how you adopted that ritual and maybe make it less scary for people. They're like, well, I don't know how to not eat for 12 hours. How was that one that you kind of navigated and made part of your lifestyle?
Well, I used to have a bedtime snack every night. So it would be, 8, 9 o'clock or whatever. And then I just started eating a better supper and maybe a little bit later. And then I felt I didn't need that snack. And then, so it was kind of easy to cut out, actually.
That's great.
But yeah, so that 12 hours ended up being pretty easy.
Yeah, I think, and that's when people miss a lot too. And that's, the hardest habit to break, but it's the biggest place where you can gain some time. That's for sure.
For sure.
I know everyone's anxious to know. I don't know if you've had time to think about it yet, but you've won $1,000 grand experience. You can go on a staycation vacation, or you can go out and shop for some new clothes. Do you have an idea of what you'd like to do now that you won, or do you need to think about it a little bit?
No, I'll do vacation.
Oh, nice. Anywhere in mind, or not
Um,
yet?
well, my husband and I are looking at going to Myrtle Beach, so
That'd be great.
yeah, that'd be great.
Awesome. We'll be in touch this week. We'll try and make that happen for you as soon as possible, and we'd love to see some pictures, share your story, and give you something to show off to everyone that supported you and what this resulted in for you. So congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Mandy. Congrats to Mandy and Ray and Melissa. Amazing group of winners this time around, and this was by far the hardest time we've had as from the company side. Selecting winners. So many amazing entries, and we love seeing all of them. So as we look ahead, if you want to be one of our next winners, now is the time to register. Go to reboot.beyondslim.com. Our next round of winners will crown in October from people who enter this month of July from the 8th on, because we extended a little bit to give you a little more time. Through September 30th. This one's a quick cycle, and it's important to get people started now. We're going to help make that a little more exciting with a new theme for this challenge. We're calling it the Flip the Switch Challenge. It's happening right now. It's all live right now at reboot.beyondslim.com. This is the last chance to win the Flip the Switch shirt. So this is this powered up on the front, flip the switch on the back, exclusive shirt. You'll never be able to buy this shirt. The only way you can possess this shirt is to enter to win Reboot 66. And after this cycle is over, it is being retired forever. It goes in the archive. So if you don't have one, or you want an extra in case the one you're wearing is you're afraid it's going to wear out, this is the challenge to join. Last chance in our history to get this shirt before it goes back in the Disney vault. But there are ways to rock your Beyond Slim pride at the Beyond Slim store at BeyondSlimStore.com. We're adding new items all the time. These are 4 new items we added this week. We got 2 versions of the Endurance shirt, so you can rock your Reboot 66 pride, a 3/4 sleeve, fitter, happier, healthier shirt, and some Flip the Switch joggers there, kind of some yoga pants, which I've seen a few people rocking out there, the Beyond Slim version of those, which look great. So that's all there at BeyondSlimStore.com. And if you thought we're done with rewards for the Flip the Switch challenge, you are wrong. We have more ways to win, but it all comes down to being part of our Reboot groups. And to touch on that, I'm going to throw it back over to John Rains, because we're just going to keep giving you more prizes and more things to win, because that's just what we do.